everybody, welcome on into QueenTiki Tarot. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome on back. I am Tarina, and we are here for your Earth Signs weekly love. Week in love. So let me go ahead and fix that. Sorry. Yep. Week in love for our Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So up first, we are going to do our Taurus, our our bull gang. So here we go, Taurus. Let's get you up on the board. So Taurus, I'm gonna get you on the time at 2:12. And you got, we didn't start the fire, so I don't know. Yeah, we didn't start the fire. So, alright, let's get you beginning, middle, end of the week. Bull gang. But this one is the Fallout Boy. So this is like the newer version. You got the Emperor, Eight of Pentacles. Alright, what else we got for us? Alright, end of the week, what do we have for you? You got you got 3 cups, 5 of swords, and 5 of wands. Alright, that might be a little too loud. Alright, you got the Emperor, beginning of the week. She's sitting in Emperor energy, taking control of the situation. Being protective about something. Middle of the week, you're focused on your work. Could be focused on your relationship for some of you. But with the Eight of Pentacles, it's more about money, work driven. Could even be school for some of you. Advancement, projects. You've got the Ten of Cups, happiness, family, emotional stability, family harmony, taking control over a family situation, over your happiness. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you could be dealing with, or you could have this in your chart. Where you're focused on building some sort of Ten of Cups, some sort of happiness with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, possibly Taurus. Quiet midweek. Ace of Swords. You're gaining some sort of clarity or truth. Could be in a work dynamic. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or you feel victorious about a situation at work. Could be getting some sort of acknowledgement about your work dynamic. People are noticing you more at work. Or you could be working on some new idea. I got whatever it takes in the background. It's like you're, whatever it takes to make you happy. And whatever goals, like you have some sort of set intention. But by the end of the week, it's like you're walking away, letting go. So somebody's leaving you behind, or you're leaving something behind. It's Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Because you're in this Three of Cups reverse energy. You could be walking away from a group. Resolution, compromise. Peace. You're avoiding some sort of conflict. Something about walking away. There could have been some sort of scandal, some sort of revenge plot, whatever, to create some sort of conflict that you're walking away from. It's like a group of people who are like in on this. You're walking away. You're leaving this behind. There was something that you may have been involved in, Taurus. Could have been involved in Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or this is you. You're trying to find some sort of resolution to it. Or this was something that you know of or were involved in. Or there's some sort of talk or gossip about it. You're regretting being involved in this, and you're walking away from this situation, letting it go, leaving it behind. Oh, you're good, Delaney. I appreciate you being here anyway. Whether late, early, don't matter. I appreciate you being here, Delaney. How is Fred doing? I've missed him around. I haven't seen him around lately. Like, anywhere. I did reach out to him. I saw where he said he was going through some stuff, so just kind of wondered how he was doing. You got heart's desire. Follow your heart's desire in matters of love. Your intuition knows the way, leading you to relationship and experience. So it's like your Ten of Cups. You're moving towards your heart's desire, or this is like what you're trying to focus on. Whatever it is that's making you happy. Whatever your heart's desire is. And you're wanting to move towards that at the beginning of this week. Taurus. Aww. Yeah, YouTube it's a rough dynamic. A very rough dynamic around here. You gotta have some thick skin sometimes. Aww. There's some I've learned to not be concerned about. put it that way. And those are the energies that you just walk away from, and it's cool to just walk away from that. Alright, you got gifts. Love's greatest gift is the ability to truly understand one another. So you have, like, there's a gift being brought towards you, Taurus. Or maybe you're wanting to offer some sort of gift to somebody. But midweek here you got this heartfelt love. Depth and sincerity of your partner's love. Connection. There's some sort of strong bond, mutual respect and trust, and general affection. Something about this baggage, it's weighing down your relationship. You need to unpack it. Maybe talk it through with your person. Let go of some baggage. It's weighing it down. Now, I understand there's certain baggage that you just can't let go of. You know, everybody comes into relationships with baggage. There's certain things you can't let go of, like, if you got kids, that's baggage. You can't let go of your kids. You know, your kids are your world, right? For most people, they should be your world. But, you know, there's just certain things. So, but there's other things, like if you've experienced certain things in the past, and you know that that's something that, like, hey, I've worked through this. Granted, you know, I've processed it, I've worked through it, I've let things go. You know, they no longer trigger me in certain ways, but, you know, it may be kind of like a point, like, just making your person aware. That way, if they say or do or whatever, something, it's like you kind of already let them know, hey, trigger, you know, and so you've made them aware, and this is baggage that you're being brought in. So they're not, like, left wondering what the hell just happened, you know. So sometimes it's just having those conversations about that, the baggage being brought in, like just laying it all on the line. I'm not saying don't do the healing work to let those things go, you know, or to heal through things, because you don't want to just lay it all on your person and just dump it all over them, you know, because so that way they're walking around like they have to walk, be afraid to step on a landmine or anything, you know. You don't want that for your person. But, you know, I'm just saying, opening up, letting it be known. But then by the end of the week here, you got 8 of Cups. This guidance, this love, falling fast. You're falling fast for somebody, Taurus. You walked away from some sort of situation and you're being guided towards some love, and you're falling fast quickly. But don't lose yourself. Or you're in your head intuitively thinking maybe about where it is you need to go. Some of you, because her eyes are closed, you could be telepathically connecting with somebody or trying to. Different paths. You're not on the same page with the person you have in mind. You need to move in a different direction. So whoever it is that you think is your 10 of Cups, is your happily ever after, you're on different paths with this person. Maybe your frequency is not lined up at the moment. Maybe you're just not, you're not meant for this person. Maybe you're not right for each other. Maybe there's something about with not being on the same page. There's something that with gifts, there's something that needs to be brought forth with this baggage. Communication. Take a leap of faith. Only when you're willing to step out of your comfort zone will you reap great rewards. So maybe there's something you were holding on to, something in the past, and you're needing to let this go in order to take a leap forward. And by doing that, it's difficulties. Jealousies from others may serve as an obstacle. So you may be stepping into something with someone new. It may be a bit difficult, and that may be what you're fearing. You may know that this is going to be difficult, and that's what you're afraid of, and it's going to make you uncomfortable, but this is what you're being guided to do. We gotta go back to me. But they never want to leave. Whoa, oh, oh. Maybe you got an ex. That's what you're thinking about, is an ex. There's an ex is wanting to come back around. And that's who's jealous. Taurus. Won't let go because you got X's and O's on right now. And will come back to me. Escape. I left when things got hard. Okay. Alright. So you may be the runner, Taurus. You felt pressured. Maybe ran. Could have ran from your own feelings. Maybe you felt like you just ran from your own feelings. Maybe you feel like you shouldn't feel that way. You just ran, closed off. Now midweek, you're indecisive. Trying to make some sort of decision. You're confused. You feel like you're not sure. You don't know where you stand in a situation. Or maybe the other person left. You can flip that or switch it. Somebody could have left. Let me speed this up. Ooh. Maybe somebody's not happy you left the situation. Ugh, you got this Norbit energy. Psycho crazy ex won't let go. Maybe they're watching. Midweek, they're watching. You're trying to... You're indecisive whether you want to work on it with this person. But you're confused. This is like a Jezebel spirit. You may be confused because of... Is it lust? Is it not? Is it love? Is it lust? Is it love? Is it lust? closed off, defensive. Okay. This person may have left and now they're closed off, or walked away, closed off. They're defensive, they're hurt. Or maybe you did, Taurus. Maybe to work on their own stability, their own selves, or focusing on themselves. Beginning of the week. I know. I'm almost there. Okay, midweek, you got indecisive. Okay, toxic. Okay, this has been a pattern. It could be somebody who's like trauma bond, stuck, an energy vampire. Somebody's got addictions, watching, stalking, obsessed. And you're trying to decide on what pathway to go. But you're focused on work. Maybe this person has I don't know. Maybe this person has this person and they're indecisive what they want. Or you're indecisive which path to take and you got somebody here watching you. Like an energy vampire who's like psychotically watching you. That's freaking, ew, that gives me the dude. Okay, you're confused about this person. You got starting over, about whether you should start over. Soul growth, clearing, new intentions. Confused about starting over with this person. You're in your head about it. In your head about whether you should walk away, start over, Taurus. Okay, why? Okay. Complaining, is this entertaining? Yeah, somebody's patience is like done. Sadness, bitter. Somebody's missing you, but again, you're close. They're in separation. You're in separation from this person. They're leaving, fleeing. Middle of the week, you got working on it, repairing. Somebody wants to come in and repair this with you. Wants to commit. For some of you, it's this toxic person. This crazy ex. So somebody who's indecisive. But you're focused more on work. Maybe they want to build with you. I don't know. Again, this person they might be working on themselves. And you're kind of like, I don't know, should I, shouldn't I? Again, with this confused energy. Because it's like, it's a pattern. It's maybe a pattern of theirs. They may be offering some sort of promise, like, I'll change. It may be something like you've heard the same thing over and over and over. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. And it's like they do the same thing over and over and over again. But it's the same cycle. They make all these freaking promises to you, and it's like, alright, you give it another shot, and then it's just like, okay, then all of a sudden you start seeing the simplest, smallest, like one thing happen, and it's like, oh, here we go again. And then they'll be like, no, 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 we're good. No, 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 everything's cool. No, I'm good. And you're like, And next thing you know, it's the next thing. And you just sit back and wait. You're like, I know, I already know where this is leading. And then by the end of it, you're just like, yep, you're done. Like, you just sit back and wait and wait and wait until you finally just like, yeah, I knew this is where we were going to end up. It's the same shit. Day in, day out. It's the same shit all over again. So it's a pattern. You've recognized the pattern, you know the pattern, but you're just like, here comes this person again, making all these like promises over and over. And of course, a lot of it is tearful promises. Boo hoo hoo. Oh, I've changed. Blah, blah, blah. This time I've really, really changed. I've done this and this and this. And you're like, how long for this time? Yeah. So, okay. I'm not saying people can't change. Just saying that. I'm not saying people can't. People can change. But they have to want to change for themselves, for one. And two, it's not a quick freaking overnight thing, for one. Two, change it takes a long while for somebody to change, especially depending on what type of behavior or habit they're trying to break. And whether they put in a whole, very wholehearted effort into it. Or was it a half-ass effort? And was it only to get you back into their lives? Or was it for the benefit of themselves? Keep that in mind as well. If it's only to get you back, that's the wrong answer. Okay, you got love call. Starting over, starting new, and you got expressing love. So you got somebody who's like messages of love, thinking of you, and somebody's wanting to call and inform you, text you, message you, whatever. They're wanting to bring in some sort of information, and now you're confused. You don't know what to do. Okay, Taurus. Sorry, I did go a little bit more on a rant with that. So, I don't know, flip it, switch it, that message had to go out to somebody, I don't know who. So you got staying stuck, you keep repeating old patterns. It's time to try something new. Now, this also gives me like past life. This could be something that's been going on over and over and over. From past life to past life to past life. And it's like the same thing over and over and over. And it's needed to break the cycle in this lifetime. You were meant to break that cycle in this lifetime. Because maybe you were not supposed to be with that person in this lifetime. And that is for some of you. For some of you, you chose wrong in previous lifetimes, and so you go to choose right in this lifetime. Some people choose stability in the previous lifetimes, and then this lifetime you need to choose love. Go with your heart. Go with where God's telling you to go. Or the divine's telling you to go. Like, you need to choose the correct path. You need to choose the correct way. And in this lifetime, you are doing the same cyclical thing over and over and over that you've done in previous lifetimes. Over and over and over. Or you're just staying stuck in a situation that you know, it's like insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. You're not going to get anywhere. change the variables, change the outcome. Self-neglect. You are neglecting your own needs in relationships. Practice self-care. So of course, you need to practice self-care, taking care of you. Alright, what else do we have? Too much work. You tell yourself it's too much work, but it's really an excuse to not get involved. Being a victim, you feel helpless to change your love life, but you can change whenever you want. Some of you are just victim mentality. Is that always somebody else's fault? Or it's the other person. It's always somebody else's fault. It's never taking accountability for our own actions. And then you got getting hurt. All love comes with a risk of losing it. Don't be afraid to floss. Take a chance. So this is, you may be needing to take a chance. Or this is the other person. So flip it, switch it, take it as it resonates. Alright. We are moving on to, oh, then you got settling. Don't stay with someone who isn't right for you just because it's safe. So, you got that as well. Alright, we are moving on to... Well, damn. Okay, now you got mixed signals. You don't let others know you are interested. Flirt and be approachable. I guess we had more come out than I thought. Alright, now we're moving on to Virgos. What? Too risky. You feel like it's not worth the risk, but opening your heart is a risk worth taking. Too risky. Okay, do I have any more? What the heck? Now we're moving on to Virgos. Okay, Taurus. Y'all really do not want to move on into some sort of new happiness or new relationship, do you? You really are keeping yourself stuck. You're not letting me move on. Good Lord. Okay, grab a drink. And Taurus is like, no, keep me here. Alright, moving on to Virgo. Alright, Virgos, we got you at 3458. Alright, Virgos. I'm hoping to get through these pretty quick. Maybe I can move up that Pisces time, or Pisces. Well, yeah, Pisces, because they're the last one, so I'm trying to, like, move up the times a little bit. Okay, you got Virgo, somebody coming in for you. Alright, you got Knight of Swords. You're being direct, maybe a little impatient. Hold on, let me get my timer up. You go. Can't hold us. Ooh, Macklemore. All right. But you're focused. You're so focused on whatever it is. You got some sort of, I don't know, you got some goals that you are working on, moving towards. Somebody in your mind that you are wanting to move towards, Virgo. You're gung-ho. You're like, bring it on, baby. Come here. And then you got the Queen of Cups midweek. You're wanting to make some sort of offer, or somebody's wanting to make an offer towards you. Let's see what else we got for you. By the end of the week, though, you got the Fool, the Lovers, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. You may be dreaming and hoping for some sort of relationship. Now, for some of you, you're dreaming and hopeful for some sort of relationship. And they're going to go through some sort of heartache. Being left out in the cold. Alienated. Or you're feeling abandoned. Or maybe you fear this. Like if you start this relationship, you may feel like this person may walk away from you. And you may be addressing something about abandonment wounds, abandonment issues. And this may be something that you're needing to address prior to going into some sort of relationship. But this is like, maybe you're going into a relationship and you're discussing this with each other. For some of you, and for others of you, there may be something about somebody losing a job or being unemployed, or maybe quitting a job or moving jobs. With this free, yeah, they could be like, it could be something about relocating. With the Five of Pentacles. And they're worried about that. It could be a choice between a new beginning and a job, a career. With this Lovers card, somebody's deciding on some sort of decision. They may be afraid to take this new beginning because of some sort of financial situation. Maybe they're worried about what somebody would do for work or whatever. But this is giving freedom. The Fool, fresh start, new beginning, your freedom, adventure. Somebody's wanting to take a new adventure. Let's get more into the cards. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady. Somebody's committed, patient, conserving. Okay. You're needing to be patient. Like, you're wanting to be direct, assertive. Maybe impatiently so. And you're focused. But you're having to hold yourself back for whatever reason. You got the snail here. Somebody, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's your card. You're trying to think practically. You're trying to be patient, but like you're ready. You're like gung-ho about something. Virgo. It's so contradictory. The Knight of Pentacles along with the Knight of Swords. Like one is wanting to move. It's not the Chariot where it's more fast moving. Hey, Infinite. But with the Knight of Swords, it's like you are just like, ready to go. You're not exactly on the move, but you're just like daring and ready to roll. You're impatient. But with this Knight of Pentacles, you're just like slowly, little by little. It's like you're being forced to be patient. So it's such a contradictory. So maybe you're a little bit more in your head, like, okay, I want to go. I want to go, but I gotta wait. So it's like, oh my gosh, it's giving me, I don't know, you're military in any way, for some of you, could be. But it's so giving army or military slang where it's like that, hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. So like you're hurrying up to get everything done where you need to go, but you gotta wait. And it's such a pain in the ass thing. Because you get so frustrated sitting there in the waiting process. Like, hurry up. Well, wait. You get so mad at the NCOs, you're just like, oh, what are we waiting for? And then it's like, never mind, go home. I just get so mad. Oh. Alright, you got the King of Swords. Somebody's like, you got the Queen of Cups. Wanting to make an offer to King of Swords, possibly? Knight of Swords. The King of Swords. This person is detached. Detached or detaching. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe you were wanting to make an offer, but now you were detaching. You're in your head. It's like you're putting your foot down. The sword is down, but it's almost like you're putting your foot down on a situation. And then here you got stalemate, stuck, denial, difficult choices, crossroads. Somebody's still like at this Two of Swords with this choice. Two of Swords, the Lovers. They're stuck on some sort of decision. Which direction should this person go? So I don't know, Virgo, what direction are you going to go in? You know, you could be, this could be work in some cases, focusing more on work, or you could be focusing on, I don't know. This could also be like one path leads to hardship, loss, abandonment, unemployment, feeling alienated. This path leads to a new beginning, freedom, innocence, adventure. This one may feel like you're just constantly in pain, heartache, heartbreak all the time, isolated all the time. But this one feels like you're free. And I don't mean like free as in like without a partner, without a person. I mean like you just, okay, there's divine partnership. It's like you're free to love. You're free for whatever. Like it could be two people in a situation, but like one person allows you to be who you truly are, whereas the other person may confine you and not allow you to be your most authentic self, if that makes sense. So, hey Tanya, welcome in. Oh, awesome. Alright, you got Knight of Pentacles, Twin Flame Passion. So it's like you're conflicted. You are so passionate over like your twin flame. This could be your twin flame that you're wanting to go towards, Virgos. Feel the intense passion of your twin flame connection. This fiery bond brings excitement, joy, and a sense of adventure to your relationship, fueling your spirits and deepening your love. So that's the beginning of this week. Like, but you're ready to go for it, but you have to hold back for some reason. Open your heart to receive the abundant love the universe has to offer. You need to be open to this, Virgo. Open yourself to this twin flame. So also, not only just open yourself to it, but surrender to it. It's like you need to surrender to this connection. You got passionate embrace. Embrace the passion that fuels your relationship. Allow your hearts to connect deeply. Igniting a fiery love brings joy and excitement. So this also gives kind of like a runner chaser. You have this King of Swords though, for some of you who's watching. There may be a King of Swords who is not liking the fact that there's a union coming together and is watching someone offering their cup of love. Embrace the baggage. Somebody, but it's like they're embracing you, all of you. Every bit of you, the baggage and all. Like they don't care. This person is going to take you for all of you. Yeah, they're offering this cup, but they're going to take you and every bit of you. You know, with some of you, it's like you need to just let go of the baggage, whatever's holding you back, holding you down. Or you need to just like speak your piece, let it go, set it free, blah blah blah, with the other person, or whatever is emotionally holding you back. Like y'all need to speak it, talk to one another, let it all out, and just because y'all obviously are into one another. I got long distance. You could be at an emotional distance or at a distance from one another. And then you got hideaway at the end of the week. And make time to be with your person. Create your own special hideaway. Divine partnership. And this Two of Swords. So it's something about decision. Divine partnership. Somebody is like low-key hiding away from making some sort of decision. They're hiding. They don't want to make a decision. Divine partnership. Oh, you got open your eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe in them the first time. Take your power back. Separation. Okay. Now the rest of you need to open your eyes. It is your twin flame for some of you. But if someone is showing you who they are, you need to walk away from them. Let go. Release, let go. Sometimes even if it is your twin flame, make them come back leveled up. And then, it's like a video game, make them level up. Level up. Alright, and you got, yeah, take your power back from this person. Because this person is like, they could be weighing you down, holding you back. This King of Swords here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For some of you. It doesn't have to be that. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But you got, yeah. But you got separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So you could already be in separation, but this person is like in hiding, trying to make some sort of decision. And asking for this guidance from the divine. Like which path. There are a lot of people on like seeking some guidance this week, which there's nothing wrong with seeking guidance. Alright, Virgo. I'm going to put these back. Let's see what else. Beginning, middle, end of the week. Somebody needs space. They need more time to think. Middle of the week. Somebody's wanting some sort of forgiveness. End of the week, somebody feels like you don't care. They feel unappreciated. They feel like you don't care. They may be trying to come in with some sort of offer. And I don't know, they may be getting rejected. Or you may be rejecting this person, Virgo. They may feel like you didn't care and they're coming in with this offer. Maybe you did care. I'm struggling to get over the past. Somebody's coming in, either wanting forgiveness, but they can't get over the past. It's space. Somebody needs space from Queen Bee, or a female who's like inner power, secure, confident, a boss bitch, career focused. Somebody's focused on their career. Or maybe you as a Queen Bee are focusing on your career and you're just taking some space. A romance. Somebody is wanting forgiveness for some sort of, possibly a fling. Or a third party, maybe. You got Firestorm, karma, drama, endings and loss, mental breakdown. Somebody could be freaking losing their shit because an offer may be being made somewhere else. Or somebody's going to be really upset. This can be like drama endings. Or this person may be really upset if they get rejected. Their offer is rejected. They may be hurt, upset. They may have a breakdown. So take those as resonate. That's not for everybody. Each story depends on your situation. So take your situations, how they go. They're not for everybody. Y'all know your own stories. You know how it resonates with you. I'm just reading the cards as they come out. It's not meant for everybody. You got loss, not feeling enough. Somebody's doesn't feel like they're good enough. They're hurt. They feel left out in the cold. They need some space. They walked away. Why are they hurt? I'm trying to think. Could be this queen that's hurt, or this feminine energy. Somebody who's in the feminine energy. They're missing somebody, but they're feeling some sort of loss. But I'm getting either they feel left out in the cold, or they feel like they're not good enough. Maybe for whoever it was that walked away, maybe they feel like they're not good enough for this person. Or maybe the person who walked away feels like they're not good enough for this feminine energy for whatever reason. The color of my, wait, what? My thumbnail on what? For the stream? Or is it is it purple? Oh, you said antique green. You know what? Antique green. I remember, you know what, I think, I remember, no, it wasn't antique green, it was antique yellow. Those old fridges, the antique yellow fridges. I remember those fridges. Welcome to the new age, welcome to the new age. Okay, your moon, your intuition, you're emotional. Things aren't as they appear. There's some sort of deceit. You wanted some sort of forgiveness for something that was hidden. Hiding some sort of third party or some sort of relationship. Something that was hidden in the dark. Or some sort of partnership. You put it that way. And then by the end of the week, you've got pursuing passion, adventure, new opportunities, fortune. Something's about to explode. Okay, you may be taking some sort of step forward, but it's going to piss somebody off. Maybe you're ending something with somebody and you're making an offer to somebody. Or somebody may have made an offer to you and you were left out in the cold and they're taking some sort of action. I don't know, take it as it resonates. Welcome to my house. Partying. Okay, this person is moving towards their twin flame, their person, towards union. And whoever this is pissed. Shit's gonna hit the fan. Oh boy, okay. At the end of the week, you got partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. So, somebody is like, they're taking some space, person is partying, they're like, they're living in the moment. They're just, they're hurt, they feel left out in the cold, this queen bee, but they're living. They're doing their thing. Maybe spending some time with friends and family. But you got this girl with a snake. Charmed or used, enabled. There's some boundaries, maybe. You need, or maybe you need to enable boundaries. Or there was something about, it could be with a snake, somebody who like weaseled their way in between a connection or whatever, or mesmerized. It's like they charmed their way in. Maybe they like talked a whole lot of smack, said certain things to make you believe certain things, and it's like, okay, now you're seeing through the bullshit, now you're wanting some sort of forgiveness, or flip it, this person is wanting some sort of forgiveness with you. Take it as it resonates. And now they're wanting to come in and come into union, surrender, you know, take some sort of action, make some sort of movement, whatever. But like I said, it's going to cause some sort of conflict. Maybe they thought you didn't care because maybe you just took care of you. You just kind of let go, let God, in a way. I mean, that's how twin flame energy kind of does. Like, you just kind of let go, let God. Alright, let's see what's blocking some of your relationships. Alright, got fear of cheating. Not everyone cheats. You need to open your heart and trust your partner. Not everyone cheats, Virgo. Lust, not love. Passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in just by good sex. Too much work. You tell yourself it's too much work, but it's really an excuse not to get involved. Alright, good. Giving too much. You're depleted because you give too much. You need a balance to give and take. So equal reciprocity. Stuck in the past. Let go of your ex completely so you can truly welcome new love into your life. And then too attached. To give your partner some breathing room. Being too needy drives them away. Alright. And we're moving on to Cappies. Happy Cappies. And Cappies. Alright, Cappies. Oh, Capricorn 10606. Oh, you got the Queen of Cups. There's an offer coming in, or you're wanting to make an offer of love, Capricorns. Okay, you're thinking straight out like that, though. Alright. Capricorn, I want to make an offer of love. Midweek, you're feeling... you're struggling. At the end of the week, there's either something about a choice or a union or something about a romance coming in. A love connection coming in. So maybe midweek you may feel like a little bit of rejection. I don't know, maybe you didn't get the response you wanted. Is it like a mint green? Is that what you're talking about? Because that's kind of the green I'm thinking about. I love you, taking me out. Ooh, you got heat waves, glass animals, and Ian Door. Ooh, heat waves. Aries, Leo, Sag, you could be dealing with. You feeling defeated, burnt out. This could be something like you had made an offer of love, or you're wanting to, but you feel like stressed out, or you're nervous about making this offer. Like you're watching and waiting maybe for the perfect time to do so. Got Seven of Swords, hiding, avoiding, lying, deception. You're hiding behind a mask. And strength. But you also got courage. Okay, so here, Seven of Swords, you're hiding after, after something where you may have felt like some sort of loss or abandonment, maybe like you felt rejected in a way, and you're hiding your emotions, your feelings. You could be lying, saying you're good, I'm all good, I'm okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then by the end of the week here, it's union. There's something about strength, needing to hold on to some sort of courage, some sort of inner power. Could be about a choice, a decision, some sort of union. But here you got the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This gives me Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. So you got what, all the signs here? You got all of them except for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you got nosy, you're curious, there's gossip going on. Ten of Pentacles. You're letting go, sacrificing, you're letting go. Standing your ground, letting go. new opportunities, Ace of Pentacles. You're taking back your power, your courage, letting go. Because you hear some sort of gossip, you gain some sort of perspective, and you're letting something go. You're standing up for yourself. You're protecting yourself and your stability. Metal on your face, your big sisters. Hey, Shrek. You're not waiting or watching. You're home unpacking. I tell you what, the guidance for Capricorn, they have the best guidance for the week. I was like, holy crap, Capricorn. You got love, trust, twin flame passion. Okay. Trust in the strength and resilience of your love. This trust creates a solid foundation, allowing it to weather any storm, grow strong over time. Seven of Swords. Okay, twin flame passion. You're hiding your emotions. Hiding your, some sort of, you're just hiding your emotions, your hurt, your pain, behind some sort of mask. Midweek. Soulmate healing. Your soulmate connection brings healing and wholesome. This loving bond transforms past pain into present joy, creating a sense of peace and fulfillment. Ooh, it's the Greatest Showman. Yes, the Capricorn guidance. Oh, I was just like, yes. This was my favorite one for this week. Okay, you got dressing up. Opportunity to dress up and party, fun times ahead. So beginning of this week, are we going to a party? Are we partying? Celebrating? Or are we not being truthful about a situation? Are we telling tall tales? Is basically what I'm getting. We're telling tall tales. Saying everything's cool when it's not. About a love offer. Maybe like things are cool, things are okay. You're pushing forward, moving through, but in reality, you feel like you're just beaten to the core. Maybe can't sleep, can't eat. You feel completely betrayed by some sort of situation. Or you're like overly just, well, it's not betrayal. Well, the Ten of Wands can be betrayal, and it's got your ass set completely on fire. Sacrifice. Love may come with sacrifices. Evaluate what you're willing to give up. So there's something you're needing to let go. And you got a door. Something about a door being open. Or a path being open to you by the end of the week to allow healing from some sort of soulmates. Could be a karmic soulmate. Something about a lesson that's needing to be learned. The sacrifice could be something about letting go of a soulmate in order to pursue a twin flame connection. That's if you want to pursue that. You don't have to. Everyone's on their own journeys. Tanya, I feel that. Sometimes we hide our stress, emotions, feelings, and we just, it's a pretending everything is all okay, everything is good, and it's just, you know, it is okay to do that. Sometimes just to get yourself through the day. You got forgive and release. You're needing to forgive and let go of something. You're stronger when you carry love and forgiveness rather than anger. So there's something that is stressing you completely out, Capricorn, and you're needing to forgive and release and let go. Something that you're telling yourself, maybe that things are a certain way when they're not, or whatever it is. You're needing to forgive someone, something, or a situation, maybe even yourself. And you're needing to let it go. And you got gratitude. You need to be grateful for the love already present in your life to attract more of it. And then be honest. Heart-to-heart conversations. There's an opportunity being able to present itself by the end of the week, to be honest, to have some sort of heart-to-heart conversation with a soulmate, to possibly heal some sort of connection with this person. So, you may be sacrificing a twin flame for some of you. Maybe feeling a little left out in the cold by a twin flame. Or you're needing to sacrifice something to pursue this twin flame. If you're in a twin flame connection. Not everybody is. Alright, what else for our Cappies? You got secrets, guilty. I haven't told you everything, so there's something about secrets coming out at the beginning of the week. Or you're needing to tell secrets, somebody's coming to you with secrets, or you're hearing secrets. There's just, I'm getting gossip. Like, there's something about gossip. Hearing some sort of gossip. Middle of the week, guilty. You feel pain from the damage I caused. Something about maybe somebody's walking away from you, or you're walking away from a situation because of guilt. Like, secrets may have come out, and they're walking away. and now you feel the pain from it, or they do. Again, focus switch it. Hope. Somebody's still holding on to some sort of hope, and they're not giving up. You got bumping heads, secrets. It could be secrets about siblings, twins, like family, soul family. I get it could be a Gemini with the twins. It could be you could be a twin. Not a twin flame, but a twin, meaning like you were separated at birth for some. Doesn't have to be. And somebody knows it. They found out, possibly. And now they've been holding back this information. And it's coming to, could be coming to light. Somebody could be coming towards you with this information. Doesn't have to be. Or there's something about secrets. Could be secrets about arguments, disputes, fighting between, could be two feminine figures, two females, or just gossip going around about females arguing, fighting, dispute. Or just, it doesn't even have to be just females. It could be just disputes going on, just gossip. Or people trying to start gossip about it. Could be starting online. Somebody could be feeling guilty because maybe they're the person who actually started the gossip. Started the rumors. Started the shit online. By the end of the week, there's hope. Maybe somebody's reaching out to you. I'm being drawn to the ring. Hope for some sort of commitment. Hope for some sort of long-term relationship. Something long-term with you. But again, I'm getting like spying, watching. Or spying and watching. Spirit guides, you're being guided and assisted. You're needing to watch the signs and synchronicities. Or maybe you've been given some sort of guidance. You've been seeing some sort of signs. Your guardian angels, whoever is actually spreading this, saying this, whoever it is going to be receiving some sort of karma. The divine sees it, knows it, even if you don't. Divine sees all, God sees all. They're going to be receiving karma. Your spirit guides are handling it as well. They could be blocking this. Could be coming towards you until debt tears apart. Debts, secret accounts, guilty. Somebody's trying to access your secret accounts. Could be financial accounts. Maybe they already tried to, because this does say learning karmic lessons. Somebody could be going to jail over this. Or somebody's being watched. Or there's secrets are out about who was doing this. But with the guilty, it's somebody is caught. Somebody got caught doing this. Again with this karma. Spirit guides are pushing this karma. Somebody got caught trying to access people, either your financial accounts or somebody's financial accounts, Capricorn. Or Capricorn, you got caught. Or getting caught. Got love message. Temptation. You're tempted. Somebody did not make some sort of freaking wise choice. They're scared. They're tempted to reach out. Hope. They have hope. Love message by the end of the week. Or somebody's coming in to try and tempt somebody away from somebody else. Somebody away. And you're needing to make some sort of decision. You got a healing heart. What the heck? Heartbroken. Healing. Okay. Spirit guides are helping you to, they're leading you to heal your heart. For some of you, you were in a trigger warning, abusive relationship, or you had some sort of addictions, healing heart, or you're going through some sort of healing, you're a heartbreak of some sort. Spirit guides are with you. The divine is with you, helping you heal your heart. This is somebody that you, again, abusive. This could have been fighting, arguing, etc. You could have tried to keep this quiet, keep this hidden from the public, keep it hidden from everyone around you. But some of you, this could also be you are facing your shadow. Spirit guides are guarding. Yeah, they're guarding you as well, but they're guiding you to face a shadow aspect of yourself beginning of this week, because this also gives me that mirroring aspect, which is also like looking at yourself in the mirror. The secrets, looking at the secrets, look at yourself in the mirror, the secrets, the things that you hold secret, the things that you hold dear within yourself. Spirit guides are guiding you to heal your heart, heal yourself. With any toxicities, addictions, or if you've gone through an abusive relationship, you're needing to look within. Look at how, do not come for me with when I say this, because in no way, shape, or form am I blaming, anyone who is the victim in this. But look at how maybe you attract the abusers in your relationships, how you attract a narcissist in your relationships, how you are, because like there are a lot of times, like a narcissist, they choose their victims, and we like, I don't want to say magnetize, but we like, as we choose our partners a lot of the times based upon our parents as well. So we need to look within and see, like, what is it about us within that is attracting, like, these people towards us. But by no means should anybody blame themselves, because absolutely it is not your fault for anybody putting their hands upon you whatsoever, or abusing you whatsoever. Like, that is not your fault, like, at all. But sometimes we have, like, this ability to where, like, well, it's not an ability, but we attract certain people within our lives unintentionally. And it's just, for some stupid reason, like, unless we notice or see that side within us, like, and heal that within us, we're going to keep attracting or being attracted to certain partners and going for those certain partners until we recognize what it is about that person that is attracting to us. And once we recognize that, we could be like, oh, let me stay away from that. That's what it is. Let me stay away from that. Let me stay away from that. That's what it is. Let me stay away from that. You'll recognize that energy. You'll recognize that, and you'll be like, no. Exact. Yeah, empaths tend to attract a lot of narcissists. A lot of them. Or those who have narcissistic tendencies. So, and yes, like, I know my dad, you know, he was an alcoholic. So, you know, it was one of those just like things that you gravitate towards. It's just like, So, my past, you know, it was one of those things to where my exes were kind of, you know, down that line. So it's just kind of like, you know what you're attracting. So it's kind of like, all right, you see it, you recognize it, and it's like, okay, I get that. And you're aware of what it is, but now you can gravitate away from that. Recognize it and move away. That's just my case. Now, there is so much more, but, you know, once we recognize it within ourselves, we can, you know, yeah. No little tidbit. Love my dad, don't get me wrong, but, you know, all of our parents, all the grandparents, they all have their own ish. You know what I mean? We all have gone through something in our lives, and it's just something we all have to deal with, heal through, and not pass upon to our children. No. You are all are alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic. On my green tea. So I hope I said that correctly, said that right, and you know, nobody's taking offense to it. It's just, we look within. But by no means does anybody deserve to have their hands put on them, or anybody else's hands put on them. Point blank, period. Well, that's awesome, Shrek. I don't either. No drinking, no drugs, no none of that. I'm a good. Look out for the thing. Alright, you got confusion. You don't know what you want, so you need clarity before you get involved. So you're confused, Tappies. Settling. Don't stay with someone who isn't right for you just because it's safe. Too risky. You feel like it's not worth the risk, but opening your heart is a risk worth taking. To attach. Give your partner some breathing room. Being too needy drives them away. And vulnerable. You cannot experience true intimacy unless you open your heart and be yourself. Alright. Copies. Yeah. Self-reflection. We are in that. Yes. I've been working on that today. I really was. I did a lot of that earlier today for myself. So, all right, I have to push the, what's up next? Air signs back, what, 25 minutes, because I think it was supposed to start at 11:30. I'm going to push it to 12. And yeah, I think I'm going to have to do water signs tomorrow night, which is fine. I don't know. Maybe I won't. But we'll see. Maybe I won't. Picking bad relationships with men. Honey, I feel you on that. You know what though? I have been single for I've been single for a while. So, like, single. So, Damas, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I might stay that way. I know I have a fear. I have fear. I have my fears. I know I do. It's something I'm working on. Working myself through. I know I preach it. I teach it. But I know I gotta do what I preach. Do what I teach. I know I myself gotta do it too. So... But I'm a work in progress also. We all are. So, all right. But I'm going to push back the air signs a little bit. I got to go cool down. I'm like, this is the hottest room in the house. So, let me go cool down a minute, use the restroom, check on the kiddos, and then we'll be back with air signs. So, all right, I will see you guys if you join me over into the air signs here shortly. If I don't see you on over there, you guys have a great week, or I'll see you later on in the week, maybe. So love, love, love. Bye, Taurus, Virgo, and Cappies. And all of y'all, thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.